Hallo Leute, willkommen zurück zu Honkai Star Rail. Und die Tour nehmen wir gleich mal mit. Und wir sind gerade Mischa auf der Spur.
From here, you can see the most spectacular view of Dreamflux Reef.
Black hole? No. An accretion disk formed from consolidated memoria?
Oh, so Mr. Yang is also versed in Memoria dynamics. I was just trying to figure out how to explain this huge hole to everyone. I bet you guys have a lot in common with Miss Kami.
Wer weiß das schon? Gut. So. Oh, ich höre hier jemand singen. Dr. Blues? Was sagst du denn so? Der blaue Vogel und du starrt euch an. Aber es wirkt nicht so, als würde er bald das Wort ergreifen. Wer bist du? Piep. Hat dich die Vogeljagd aus der Bahn geworfen? Aber egal, da du schon mal hier bist, solltest du unbedingt diese Mission annehmen. Mal sehen, in diesem Kapitel soll ich den freundlichen Origami-Vogel spielen und du spielst den freundlichen Gast, der mir hilft, meine Gefährten zu finden. Einen Vogel zu spielen ist echt ermüdend, also verzichte ich auf diese Rolle. Ich habe alle Flügel voll zu tun, nüchtern Bach auf Vordermann zu bringen. Aber wenn du es schaffst, genug Vögel zurückzubringen, bekommst du eine angemessene Belohnung. Alles klar, gut, dann solltest du gleich losflattern. Okay.
Look, there she is.
Ja, warte, aber erstmal ist die Truhe wichtiger. Gut, dann reden wir mal mit ihr.
My calculations are finally done. In another 10 system hours, the above dream will swallow the dream below. My hypothesis was correct. This place will cease to exist as the dream devours everything.
Okay.
Who are you all and why haven't you left yet? This place is about to disappear.
Was machst du hier draußen? Warum verschwendest du dann nicht von hier? Wer bist du?
I'm Kami, a dreamscape surveyor specializing in Memoria dynamics, and this is my life's work that I'm researching. See that huge gaping hole? It was just a narrow rift many years ago, but now it's grown into a giant hole. The surrounding Memoria has been flowing towards the other end of the hole at a constant velocity. But the scary part is, according to my calculations, the flow rate of Memoria has recently changed, and it's faster than ever before. So, by constantly improving upon Madame Rosalina's Memoria measurement method, I've finally, after 10 system hours, the Dreamflux Reef will cease to exist! It will disintegrate like a melting glacier, and please don't worry. This sort of thing has happened many times before.
You don't say. There was something else.
Oh, do you know her too? Or are you also a...
We're very interested in Madame Rosalina's achievements. Could you...
Why, of course! She's an excellent scholar of Memoria dynamics, and the first person to apply Memoria rate measurement method. Regrettably, due to the presence of the Garden of Recollection, ordinary people don't pay much attention to the nature of Memoria. I came to Penacony to learn more about my idol, and went to great lengths to seek out Dreamflux Reef, all because this is her final resting place. Prodigies always meet their demise prematurely. If only Madame Rosalina had more time. I felt it. The source is in the golden hour. There is a certain anomalous presence stirring the currents of the memory zone.
Does the name Madame Rosalina sound familiar to you?
Eigentlich nicht. Es handelt sich um eine der vom Schaffner erwähnten Namenlosen. Wer? Ich warte mal das.
Seems like she did a great deal of research and calculations in Dreamflux Reef.
Miss Kami regularly mentions her. I hear Madame Rosalina passed away during the prison war. She could see the Penacony of today.
Perhaps.
Our destination is the commercial district. That's where the largest crowds gather in Dreamflux Reef. We might be able to find the others there.
Oh ja, da sehe ich schon Märzchen.
Let me...
Hä?
Ghost! There's a ghost! Don't come near me!
Hä?
Oh my. I'm human and so are you. Can you get a grip? Ah, there you are.
I've been waiting for you two. Quickly, come help. I bumped into a member of the family on the way here. He was so scared, and I just wanted to come.
Let me go! Let me go! I've only done good in my life. Why can't I rest in peace after death?
Well, this is how it turned out.
Hast du ihn so sehr erschreckt? Sei gegrüßt, Geist des Traumflussriffs, 7. Wärts.
Haha, you're a regular comedian. He thinks he's dead. Although, when I first fell in...
Dear guest, this is not the afterlife. This is...
That's right. Did you hear that? Repeat after me. Dream, flux, wreath.
You're talking to someone invisible. If I'm not dead, what am I? I shouldn't have pushed my luck and tried sleeping in my dream.
Oh, Junge, jetzt reiß dich mal. Was meinst du mit unsichtbar? Warum sollte man nicht im Traum schlafen?
Stop asking! You'll alert the monsters! All the dead are right here. All of them!
You're not talking about the memory zone meme, are you?
Don't say that name! It's all your fault. They're coming!
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
So, gut. Dann müssen wir jetzt wohl oder übel kämpfen.
Take your positions.
Kein Problem. Machen wir schnell. Zack. Autsch.
Strike while the iron is hot.
Zack. Erledige ihn.
May
So,
song bring us victory.
gut.
Stay in step.
Nehmen wir erstmal den kleinen hier.
Dreams do come true.
Da könnt ihr euch gerne teilen, den Schaden. Naja. Ja, dafür gibt es jetzt einen auf die 12 für dich, du kleiner Drecksroboter. Okay, das war's hier. Das war's hier für die. So.
He passed out. His intense negative emotions attracted the nearby memory zone.
I see. But why aren't the other people around here scared?
Unlike in the Sweet Dream, people here don't see memory zone memes as dangerous monsters. And even if they but we can't just leave this man here. Can we take him somewhere safe?
Mann, das ist ein Junge.
We can ask Jessie for help. I've gotten to know many locals while waiting for you guys.
Ja gut. Merzi
Everyone
ist...
here is living a self-sufficient life. I don't know how to describe it, but this place feels like the real dreamscape.
Merzi weiß, wie man sich Freunde macht. Zack. Hat das hier was zu bedeuten? Dieses Bild? Nee, oder? Sie hat sich an der Bar zu schaffen gemacht. März. Bist du neu hier? Ich habe dich hier noch nie zuvor im Traumfluss gesehen. Du, wer heißt du? Wo bist du hergekommen? Warum bist du hier? Versuch ja keine krummen Dinger. Mein Banditendolch hat schon genug Lügner gesehen. Und sie alle haben bekommen, was sie verdient haben. Hast du noch nie von der großen galaktischen Baseballerin gehört? Sogar im Traum gibt es Banditen. Nein, wer soll das denn sein? Ich habe von den Galaxy Rangern, vom Straßenlaternenmann, vom Mülltonnenmann und sogar den Werbetafelmann gehört. Von dieser Baseballerin habe ich noch nie... Hast du dir das einfach nur ausgedacht? Ich weiß, dass im Träumen wahllos irgendwelche Dinge auftauchen, die sich bewegen und sprechen, aber einen Baseballschläger habe ich noch nicht gesehen. Na gut, du scheinst niemand zu sein, der von der Familie hergeschickt wurde. Du hast nicht diesen Gestank nach Harmonie an dir. In letzter Zeit sind wir eine Menge Leute einfach aus dem Nichts aufgetaucht. Deshalb muss ich vorsichtig sein. Ich kann nicht zulassen, dass die Bluthunde einen Weg hier hineinfinden. Am Traumflussriff wollen die Leute einfach nur ein friedvolles Leben führen. Sie wollen nicht durch das Chaos der Welt außerhalb gestört werden. Ich habe mich gar nicht vorgestellt. Mein Name ist Cloda und ich bin ein galaktisches Cowgirl. Wir werden Lust auf ein Gespräch. Sie ist fröhlich? Ruhig? Machen wir sie mal ruhig. Jetzt, da ich mich beruhigt habe, merke ich, dass es eigentlich ziemlich schön ist. Ich war mal ein Cowgirl und habe mein Leben damit verbracht, nach Belieben durchs Universum zu reisen. Aber jetzt stecke ich schon so lange in diesem Traum fest, dass ich mich langsam irgendwo niederlassen will. Möchtest du dich am Traumflussriff niederlassen? Ich glaube, das wäre schön. Ja, oder? Obwohl es nicht mit der großen Stadt vergleichbar ist, hat dieser Ort irgendwie etwas Menschliches. Alle passen aufeinander auf und das Leben ist wirklich nicht schlecht. Außerdem kann ich die Familie ihre Versuche, die Leute zur Harmonie zu bekehren und wie sie angeblich als stark die Schwachen beschützen, immer noch nicht ausstehen. Wie können sie so etwas behaupten, wenn sie selbst in schillernden Häusern leben und alle anderen sich selbst überlassen? Also gut, ich habe mich entschieden, egal was die Traumlandschaft in Zukunft wird. Ich werde hier bleiben. Ich will das Traumflussriff in einen Ort verwandeln, an dem alle ein freies Leben führen können. Ich will, dass die Gang darüber in Talia weiß, dass die Ideale des Königreichs der Banditen nichts ausgelöscht wurden. Interessant. Na gut, Jessie, was hast du zu erzählen?
Welcome, Miss March. Who might these be?
These two are my friends. As for the man lying on the ground, he's a scaredy.
I see. Another poor guy who accidentally ended up here. There have been a lot of new faces lately. Things must be tough in the beautiful dream. The few remaining havens of freedom in Asdana will...
Do such things often happen?
Not really, but they're becoming more frequent now. Guess it's one of the signs of the Sweet Dreams Cult. This man has had quite the shock. Could you help me find a Halovian lady, March? Her songs can heal mental...
A Halovian lady?
That must be Robin. She's also here in Dreamflux.
Huh? Robin? But I thought she... Oh, right. If Firefly is here safe and sound...
Misha is about to take us to her to find out what happened. But before that, let's meet up with Himiko. You were with her earlier.
We met some stowaways in the residential area. Most of them came from neighboring stars. I heard that places like Dreamflux Reef are scattered throughout the memory zone of Asdana. Like islands in the ocean. I also heard that when Dreamflux Reef took shape, it was the center of all dreamscapes and...
If that's true, it's no wonder there are so many similarities between this place.
Himiko must be gathering information. Let's hurry up and get...
Okay, dann auf zu Himiko. So. Oh Gott, da ist eine Gitarre. Ach, da hinten ist Himiko.
So that's how it is. I never imagined we'd gather the remaining details.
To borrow Gallagher's catchphrase, what an unpredictable twist of...
Himiko, here they are.
Ah, perfect timing. Now that everyone's here, I'd like to introduce everyone to Micah, who's partly in charge of the land of...
It's a pleasure to meet the Nameless.
You know what?
I've been keeping an eye on you since the day you arrived in Penacony. We would have met under more appropriate circumstances if Dreamflux... Please, allow me to formally introduce myself.
Gravekeeper.
Life in Dreamflux Reef is pretty liberating. Everyone here mostly keeps to themselves, without meddling in others' affairs.
You're too modest, Micah. When lost dream chasers stumble upon this place, you're the one who takes care of them, guiding them back to the sweet dream, or showing...
So,
Were you talking to me, Mr. Yang?
On that note, Mr. Mika, which tombstones are you referring to?
They're actually just symbolic stones. But since you're curious, Mr. Yang, I'll take you there. I have a feeling you might find some... but before that, you have an important guest joining you.
An important guest? Who could it be?
This way, please. The roads here in Dreamflux Reef are a bit run down, so watch your step.
So this is the...
Okay. Gut. Oh, sie ist hier immer noch am Trällern. Klingt nach dem Lied If I Can't Stop Another Heart from Breaking, glaube ich. Und hier ist wieder ein Piepmatz. Ein heruntergekommenes Schild mit einem verborgenen Münzeinwurf. Der vorausliegende Bereich ist verborgen. Bitte anstellen, um auf die Fahrt zu warten. Hinweis: an diesem Halt werden nur ID-Marken akzeptiert. Du kneifst die Augen zusammen und siehst diesen Text in feinen Buchstaben unter den Münzeinwurf gedrückt. Du weigerst dich, die Anweisung zu befolgen und wirfst ein paar normalen Münzen in den Shit, doch sie werden sofort wieder ausgesprochen. Da ist wohl jemand ziemlich wählerisch. Dir bleibt keine andere Wahl, als schweren Herzens deine Marken zu opfern. Okay. Machen wir einfach mal. Hey! Was? Oh, eine Chance, ich würde dir eine Fahrkarte verkaufen, wenn du mir zum nächsten Halt willst. Ah, sehe, Kartengerät, wo ist mein Kartengerät? Es sieht so aus, als wäre es gemacht. Du kannst so tun, als hättest du nichts gesehen. Ich war schon ein paar Mal dort. Wäre es doch nicht sinnlos für mich, hier Fahrkarten zu verkaufen? Aber wenn ich recht überlege, macht es einfach keinen Sinn, als junges Vögelchen seine Jugend hier zu verschwenden. Ich erinnere mich, dass Herr Straßenschild noch Tickets hat. Du kannst ihn fragen, ob ich... Ich bin ein Origami-Vogel. Der mit Stil Feierabend macht. Zeit, zum großen Baum zurückzukehren und ein wohlverdientes Nickerchen zu machen. Gut, bis dann. Gut. Ja. Ich will eine Münze reinschleudern. Los. Als seine Marken mit einem gluckernden Geräusch in den Bauch des Schildes pullern, gibt die ganze Haltestelle scheppernde Geräusche von sich. Es klingt, als hätte sich irgendetwas verbunden und schon steht die Fahrt zur nächsten Haltestelle frei. Bitte fahre damit fort, das Gebiet voraus zu erkunden. Okay. Nee. Oh, ich gehe erstmal hier hin. Mal gucken. Ja, da hinten ist auch die versammelte Mannschaft. Oh, nee, Robin ist dort.
Everyone sang so wonderfully. It's not often that I tried this.
Oh, I can't thank you enough, Robin. Well, these kids have made incredible progress.
It was nothing, Grace. I merely taught them how to sing. It was you. Life must be quite difficult for them in reality, I imagine.
That's right.
Whenever it's time to say goodbye to these kids, they're reluctant to leave. But I've explored every corner of Dreamflex Reef. Talked to everyone I met. And they all told me this.
You know, it seems you truly are a Emma and Andy are orphans I took under my wing. Carol there, with her blind eyes, used to work at a nutrition center in the outer ring of Penacony. And as for Gary, if we compare people to birds, these kids are like fledglings with impaired wings. But in this dream, well, they can fly freely. And me, an old lady with no legs. Well, without this...
I'm glad that you found a new life here in Penacony. It's just...
Don't worry, Robin. Dreams have their significance, but they aren't everything. Both the children and I but you know what? Emma and Gary aren't plagued by their insecurities anymore. No, and Carol is learning how to cope with her blindness. And Andy is livelier than ever. Well, even I've become more optimistic.
Oh. Das ist ja schön, wenn die damit irgendwie zurechtkommen, zu lernen. Das ist ja gar nicht mal so übel.
You see, in dreams we learn how to live. Once we return to reality...
And should our feathers be damaged, then we share our wings with one another. There's no need to covet an illusory sky in dreams. Because we have the right and the ability to fly towards a broader horizon.
It's a relief to see you safe and sound, Miss Robin.
It's nice to see you all again, Astral Express crew. I heard my disappearance caused quite the commotion out there.
Since you're here, can we assume...
Ever since I returned to Penacony, my voice started to change, until it gradually faded away. At first, I thought it was a temporary ailment, perhaps due to having been away too long. I thought maybe it just takes some time for my body to acclimate to the high concentration of memory, but now it seems the root of the problem goes way beyond me. There are elements around me that don't align with the harmony.
Sweet dreams collapse. That memo keeper mentioned the same thing. So it's real.
While I was away from Penacony, the boundaries of the 12 dreamscapes kept expanding outward. Whenever I mentioned the anomalies in the dream, all the family heads refused to talk about it. Later, I discovered the secret letters from the IPC ambassador. which further convinced me that there are hidden secrets beneath the surface of Penacony. So, following the clues in the Oak family's dossiers, the land of the exiles, concealed by the family under the guise of death. A dream within a dream.
Hearing you speak, it sounds as if your voice is made.
I hate to admit it, but the harmony in this place resonates. It's regrettable. But the family has experienced betrayal. The traitor, or traitors, abandoned their original principles and... This is not the strong defending the weak, but rather the strong exploiting the weak. A world without equality won't ever be favored by the harm.
Could there be another force influencing the family's shift in philosophy, Miss Rob? Considering what happened with Acheron, it's difficult to conceive of another entity within the realm of the Harmony capable of influencing everyone.
I'd heard about what happened to the Cienjo Alliance, but as far as I'm aware, the family hasn't faced... Regardless, I cannot accept my home is moving towards the very opposite of what the Harmony represents. I must uncover the reason why Mikhail cut ties with the family, and who exactly it was who betrayed us all. Do you remember our arrangement, Mr. I've decided to forgo my role, and never step foot on the Charmony Festival stage again.
Was? 11 Streamstunden bis zum Harmoniefest.
Look here, brother. A little bird.
Looks like a fledgling Charmony dove. But Charmony doves don't live here. So how did this little bird get here? Maybe its parents abandoned it?
It looks weak and frail. Why don't we find something soft and make a nest for it?
This place is too dangerous for a fledgling. Let's take it with us. We can put it on the wooden shelf in front of your window.
Okay. A bird like that must have a beautiful singing voice. But where will it live?
I'll ask the family head to build a cage for it.
A cage? But then it won't...
Let's see. What is it that has captured the attention of the two best interpreters of the... Oh, poor little thing. Doesn't look like...
I do. But I don't want to lock it up in a cage.
Dafür, dass die Stimme nette Stimme genannt wird, klang die ziemlich hinterhältig, sagen wir mal so.
Why?
Even if it's small and not fully feathered, can't sing. It didn't come into this world just to be... Birds belong to the sky.
Genau.
That's quite the romantic idea. And what about you?
I think she's right. But if we leave it out in the wild, it won't survive for more...
Ah, I see. It seems our little scholar is still... As you probably know, Charmony doves can fly through the air. When they fly really high, we've seen this spectacle so many times that we think it's just something they can naturally do. But that's not the truth. Their ancestors were too weak to survive on the ground. So, to escape predators, they start after countless attempts by many generations. One of them finally figured out how to fly.
So, you mean birds aren't born?
Well, that's an idealistic way of putting it. So, what are your thoughts?
I think people believe birds are meant to fly because...
That's an interesting perspective. So...
For now, I'll keep it in a cage until it can take care... I want it...
Well said, kids. It seems each of you has found your own answer. Your insights are...
We will take good care of it, won't we?
Yeah, but...
And what might...
What if this little Charmony dove If there are fledglings in this world that can... Should we let them go back to the sky? Only to see them crash?
Talking in your sleep, Birdie? Time to... You look a little unsteady. Need a hand?
I'm still alive?
Yeah. Happy about that?
Where is Robin? Tell me. Now.
I knew that was going to be the first thing you'd ask. Don't worry, your sister is here, safe and sound. She's probably walking around the streets now. If I were you, I'd be more worried about myself. After all, right in front of you is the guy who...
If you wanted to kill me, you wouldn't give me the chance to speak. Just tell me your demand.
So, you figured out who I am, huh? No wonder you had the guts to go against the Dream Master and the Four Families.
Look, choice.
You are aware of my plan and see through my fictionology. Time is... I'm suggesting we cooperate.
Cooperate? What makes you think I'd cooperate with...
The fact that the famous Robin has chosen my side. Plus, some clues about a traitor and a bright future for Penacony.
I find it hard to believe a man who's full of deception.
Fine. You don't have to trust me. What you should... the sense of justice inside of you.
Show me Robin first.
All right. As you wish.
Nee, das ist nicht Robin.
What's your trick this time?
Just kidding. I mean, this lady will lead us to Robin, right?
And the crew, too. There are too many people who you owe an explanation.
That'd be great. Please follow me, Honorable Oak Family Head.
Kurze Zeit später.
This is the monument I mentioned earlier. The names inscribed on it should be familiar.
Rosalina and Tiernan.
When Penacony was known as a frontier prison, it was the Trailblazers who connected it with the stars. They were the heroes who saved Astana, and their names deserve to be immortalized. Not just on this, however. Today, the planet of festivities is nothing but sweet dreams. That heavy piece of history is all.
If their names are inscribed here...
According to Micah, they died long ago.
Rosalina was killed during the War of Independence. She ventured alone into the heart of the star system to investigate the flow of them. Tiernan was a skilled gunslinger, strong and reliable. He led the people through countless battles. In the decade following the war, Penacony faced challenges internal and external. To protect Astana, Tiernan picked up the way of the Trailblaze again, and led the Letmoth family to explore.
Though I had expected as much, the tales of these heroes
True to the title of Trailblazer, they spent their lives venturing into the unknown. But
when Dreamflux Reef was created, its owner was still alive. However, he insisted, here we meet again. Everyone from the Astral Express.
Robin.
Okay. Wiedervereinigung. No. Wollen wir mal mit allen Beteiligten hier sprechen? Ja. Hier ist ja ein ordentlicher Zusammenschluss. Man könnte fast glauben, die Avengers finden zusammen.
Brother.
There's no need for words. You're safe. And that's all that matters.
Okay. Mika.
I did my
Dem
job. I gathered everyone here. Gallagher will explain the rest to you. Take care.
Okay. Gut. Misha, was hast du zu sagen?
The atmosphere sure is livened up with all these people in here.
Ja, und was hast du zu deiner Verteidigung zu sagen?
Gallagher here. It's time to face the truth.
Ja, genau. Dem pflichte ich bei. Aber wie es hier weitergeht, sehen wir im nächsten Part. Ich stelle mich mal passend hin. Dann haben wir hier ein schönes Viereck. Ja, und wir sehen uns dann im nächsten Part, Leute. Bis dann und ciao.